Welcome back, YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in, and today we are going to talk about how you can get high limit credit cards. We're even going to talk about a method that's going to allow you to get high limit credit cards without having a high credit score. But I want you guys to stay tuned, listen to everything that we have to say. Rather it is something that you may feel like is possible for you or not, we're going to show you how you can go about doing that and provide you guys step-by-step methods to acquiring high limit credit cards. But let's begin. So the first thing that we want to talk about when we want high limit credit cards is a low debt to income ratio. We want to show that we have very, very low debt compared to how much money we make. If we have a low debt to income ratio, it is extremely easy for us to get high limit credit card funding, because to banks, this lets them know that we're not exhausting our budget. We're not taking out a bunch of things on credit. We're not just going out and over exhausting our credit, and we're less of a risk, and we're more apt to pay them back, and they can feel more confident with lending to us. So going hand in hand with a low debt to income ratio, the next thing that you want to have in order to allow yourself to get high limit credit cards is moderate to high income. Yes, you can get high limit credit cards with low income. There's a way to do it that we're going to talk about. However, just to go on the easiest method to do this, you want to have a moderate to high income. Now, the next thing that you want is a clean credit profile. So what does that mean? We want to have some age on our credit profile, at least 2 years on our trade lines. We want to have multiple trade lines. We want to show that we know how to properly manage credit, and that we are established in the credit realm. We want to show as little collections as possible, and if we are showing collections, we want those collections to be paid off, so that it shows our responsibility and that we're willing to pay off our debt. A lot of people will tell you not to pay your collections. However, if you do not pay your collections, then you end up in a situation where banks look on your report and they can see you owe such and such company such and such amount of money and you have not paid them. And that's going to make them a lot less apt to lend to you, because it shows not only debt, which is going to lower your debt to income ratio, but it also shows that you are not being responsible in paying your debt. So you want to have your profile as clean as possible. You want to show, 10% or less utilization, definitely 30% or less. But 10% or less is the best place that you can be at. You want to show as little missed payments as possible. You just want to make yourself as attractive as possible on your credit profile. The next thing is you want to use relationship banking. Now, this is especially good for those with lower income and for those with bad credit, because sometimes to kind of get around those first three, we can take advantage of these last two, especially this one, relationship banking. So what relationship banking is it's a process where you find a bank that actually has a internal scoring system rather than using solely FICO. And based upon the credit products that you have with this company, maybe some of the deposit products you have with this company, and how they see that you manage your finances overall, they will extend extra credit to you or extend higher limits to you based upon that, rather than just your FICO score. So this is another way to get around it, as well as using business credit. If you own a business or you have a business and you are not aware of business credit. This is something that you want to take advantage of because there's no limitation to it. You can have as many businesses as you'd like. And with having all of those different businesses, they all get their own EIN, which is basically your business social security number. So you can apply for funding in every single one of those businesses. You can build a credit profile for every single one of those businesses individually and treat each business as its own separate person. So that is another great way to be able to get high limit credit cards, especially for those with bad credit. It's just something for us to think about that, hey, not only can I use relationship banking, but I can use business credit. I can have that business credit available to me, and I don't have to worry about filing a personal bankruptcy or anything if something goes wrong with my business, because as long as I'm not using my personal guarantee, I'm going to be able to get this business credit, take advantage of it, and use it in my business to scale and move forward. With that being said, once again, don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. Comment, let us know how you feel about this video or any suggestions that you may have about this video or future videos. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get all of the upcoming videos that we have. And thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.